everybody! Welcome once again to another fun night of streaming and laughing and having a wonderful time. Ah yes, that joyous time in which I begin my stream once more and enjoy it for all to see. Playing some more Danganronpa tonight. Should be a good time. Probably won't be quite as loud as I was last time I played it, due to the fact that I do not want to wake my father. So, but I will still try and have as much fun as possible. I'll still be reading everything, and it should still be a good time. So, let us just go ahead and start playing the video game. Load the game. Continue. Yes. Shall begin from free time. So I now have the option to speak with people, hang out with people. The gilded practice sword for a plain room, it's nothing if not out of place. I could use the bed. It's a lint roller. Everything's on me, it seems. The door was apparently just misaligned. Need to make sure I don't forget how to open it. Leave the room. Friends with. My vow is kind of obvious, but I get the sneaking suspicion that they're just building her up to kill her off. Kami's a dick, but I kind of be his friend. Inoshima, Ikawa, Fujisaki, Celeste. I like I like Celeste, and I like Tagami. Be friends with Tagami. This is Tagami's bedroom. I don't need anything here right now. Oh, okay. I guess I need to go find him then. I wonder where he could be. Laundry? Over to the laundry room I go. Hero. There are magazines here, a way to kill time while you're doing the laundry. A swimsuit has been hung out to dry. I wonder whose it is. So the screens Monokuma uses. Now it's just showing the school insignia. The thought of Monokuma popping up on these again. It's a washing machine. This is a laundry room, so that makes sense. Exit. I want to speak with her. I want to speak with... Celeste, I wanted to be friends with you. Everyone's doing their best to find a way out. Please, keep searching, all by yourselves. I've no interest in helping you. She seems to have made herself quite comfortable. There's these two. Okay, so can I not be your friend? Let's go find what's his face then. All the school's chalkboards are under our control. Love the mysterious boot beauties. Alright. Interesting. There's what's his face. Hey. Figure as much. That's the headmaster's office. Why am I going there? I think it should be in here. Shop. This is a school shop, but it's like a weird mix of East meets West. Less like a school shop and more like a pawn shop. What's this? Ah, could it be one of those thingies where you pull the handle and a prize comes out? Would you like to try a hand at the Mono machine? Give it a shot. Alright, let's give this thing a shot. Okay. That was a weird thing. I'll take those odds. This is a neat thing. Lucky! I got some things. That's fun. Huh, it's probably about time to head out. It's this way. Oh, this is the entrance, that's right. What's his face is here? That room is. Let's see who's in the bathroom. There's nothing to observe in the bathroom. Alrighty then. This is the girls' restroom. Of course, there's no way I'm going in. Of course not. Why would you? looks just weird and perverted or something. I don't know. Where is what's his face? Probably in the gym. It's gotta be in the gym. There's no other place he could be. Maybe. I guess not. What is that? I want to crush that security camera, but if I do, I'll probably be crushed myself. All I can do is ignore it. What's one of these? What the hell? Where is what's his face? It's gotta be around here somewhere. No, that's not it. Damn it. Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Huh.
What was your name again? It slipped my mind, sorry. Not that I ever had any intention of remembering.
Huh.
Fine. Talk to you oh yeah, what's his face? I want to talk to what's his face. I did not expect the Honorable Kibugamine Academy to be such an unpleasant place. I am at a loss for words. I am not pleased. Can't say I I'll be around here somewhere. Her, I like her.
Natsu.
Why is all this happening to Kibugamine Academy? It's peculiar. You're telling me. Is she in the garbage room? There's a door in the floor. It won't open. Looks like it's locked. That was probably evident by the lock on the door. Just saying. There are shutters in the way, so I can't go in. So much for this place being fully explorable. Whatever. I'm gonna check out what's her face. I have to talk to my Zono. Because I just pushed the button on the intercom? Nagi, I'm scared. This place terrifies me. Should I invite my Zono to do something? Go elsewhere. I guess I have to do it with the first one. Whatever. Fine. Let's go hang out. Or something. I don't know. Are you trying to cheer me up? I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I did everything I could to comfort my Zono. My Zono and I bonded a little. Would you like to give my Zono a present? Nah. Hey, Nei, would it be a problem if we could maybe talk for a little? What's wrong? Why are you being so serious all of a sudden?
私
Well, that would be because I'm seriously leaning on you right now, Nei. Huh? Just being with you, I feel so much less afraid, less uncertain.
えっと
I can't imagine how hard all this would be for me if you weren't here.
だから
Of course, it's still terrifying, but having you here by my side is somehow comforting. Maizono. To hear those words coming from her mouth, coming from Sayaka Maizono's mouth, I was ecstatic, but also probably tomato red. I feel the same way, Maizono. You being here has really helped me get through things too. Really? You mean it? I'm flattered. Maizono's smiling face has the mysterious ability to put my heart at ease. I wasn't exaggerating. Her smile really was what was carrying me through all this. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I never imagined we'd be able to talk like this, like real friends. When we were in middle school, you would hardly even look me in the eye, never mind talk to me. It's rude enough to stare at a normal person. And you're a celebrity. Oh, wait. How did you know that? How did you know I wouldn't make eye contact with you?
あの
Because I was always sneaking glances at you. You were?
私
I was always on the lookout for a chance to talk to you. To talk to me?
でも
But I could never get a moment to myself, and graduation came before I found my chance. I still regret that. But why me, of all people?
あの
Do you remember back in 7th grade when this huge bird got lost and ended up in the school pond? I think I remember something like that, yeah. It was a bird that shows up a lot in Japanese legends. It lives for 1,000 years, the tortoise 10,000. The bird that got lost and wound up in the pond in 7th grade. I'm pretty sure it was a crane? It was a small bird. So I want to say sparrow. A sparrow?
あの
Sparrows are all over the place, almost annoyingly so. But they do show up a lot in legends, like the one with the large and small baskets. Good point. But the bird at the pond was much, much bigger. The bird that got lost wound up in the pond in 7th grade. I'm pretty sure it was a crane? It was a crane, right? It was quite a sight, wasn't it? I mean, how often do you see a real crane? It was so big, even the teachers weren't sure what to do about it. But you led it to the forest behind the school where it could get away. More like I got roped into it because it happened to be my day to take care of the class's pet.
あのですね
Would you allow me to express my gratitude for what you did back then? Your gratitude?
私
I am that crane, and I have come to repay my debt. Allow me to weave a cloth for you. Just kidding. Yes, I know.
でも
But I really was moved by what you did, Nay. Which is why I wanted the chance to talk to you, if only just once.
えっと
Though I would never have guessed my wish would be granted quite like this. Perhaps we could have had some dramatic reunion out on the town or something. But as luck would have it, it ended up happening here, in this creepy place.
私は
I've been thinking that just like you did for that crane, you'll come to my rescue too, Neigi.
あのですね
It might just be my intuition, but I trust it. Me, come to Maizono's rescue? I'll do my best. I'll make sure it turns out to be more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I will. I believe you. My intuition is almost always
エス
right.
ターですから
After all, I'm an Esper. Just kidding. Yes, you've used that joke about 5 times now. Please stop. She laughed again. The closer she and I get, the more I feel like her laugh, her smile, gives me strength. Sayaka Maizono's report card has been updated. Congratulations, you acquired the skill, Voice of Gold. What? After parting with Maizono, I returned to my room for a little bit. Oh no. May I have your attention, please? The time is now 10 p.m. Nighttime is now in effect. The cafeteria is now off limits, and the door will be locked momentarily. With that, I wish you all a good night. Sweet dreams. The end of another day. Tomorrow, for sure, we'll find some sort of clue. We have to. As I shut my eyes, I went back over the conversation I had with Mizono this morning, again and again. I was ashamed of myself. Even though I could understand her anger, I couldn't empathize with her. The burden she bears is worlds beyond anything plain old me has ever experienced. She didn't enroll in this academy on a half-hearted whim like me. That's why I'm incapable of empathizing with her. She is, no, everyone is, on a completely different level than me. I was ashamed of that. To all my wonderful viewers, the Academy Coliseum is now well underway, and it's really rather amusing. My new students, so full of hope, still believe they have a chance to escape. Ooh, poo poo, I wonder when it'll really begin. The first hopeful murder. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I'm just giddy with excitement. Good morning, you guys. It's now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. Let's make today into the best day it can be. It's morning. What should I do today? More free time. Yay! Leave the room? Yes. I want to make friends with Togami. I want to find Togami. Togami? This is Togami's bedroom. I don't need anything here right now. Can I ring his bell? Is he there? He's probably not there. Alright. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, hi, Mizono. I care about you. I care about you. I can run through the halls. So I guess I can look at her report card. That's me. She was moved by the sight of Nagi hoping a crane that had gotten lost ended up in the middle of school's pond. Since then, she's been looking for a chance to speak with him. She has... I guess I can look at different... Alright, where's What's-His-Face? Let's find What's-His-Face. Is he in the laundry room? Nope. Nope. Let's see. There's him. I'm not looking for him, though. Looking for Togami. Let's see if he's in here. Nobody's in here. Her hair weirds me out. I'm just saying. There's these two. Friends with Togami. All you useless people I don't want to be friends with. There he is. Hi, Togami. Don't talk to me like we know each other. Spit it out, would you? And be quick about it. Yes, let's invite him to hang out. Because he loves me. How many times do I have to tell you? Do not pester me. Remove yourself from my sight. Undaunted, I spent some time with Togami. Togami and I bonded a little. Would you like to give Togami a present? Sure! Please select a present. Tomorrow's gloves. The God of Ward. Scarab brooch. Hand bra. Combing scissors. Kirlian camera. Project Zombie. Master's fountain pen. I think he'd like that. Let's give that to him. I suppose I can accept it. He seems to have liked it a bit. Question. Whoa. You have a question for me?
So.
Something's been nagging at me, and I want to clear it up. They call you the super duper high school luckster. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I'm, not entirely sure myself. But it sounds like it's just because I'm a normal student who won the recruitment lottery. So it really was pure luck. I see. That clears everything up. It does? It explains how a worthless, talentless plebeian like yourself could make it into a school like this. I take that back. You're a worthless, talentless plebeian without a shred of potential. Wordless, talentless, and without a shred of potential. That's a little harsh, don't you think? It's the truth. I mean, sure, maybe compared to you, the super duper high school science. But I'd rather you not categorically dump everything about me under the Scion label. I am more than just a bloodline. My intellect, my physique, my build, my everything is world class. I'm the super duper high school renaissance man, so to speak. Feel free to call me that from now on. Once again, I think he's taking things just a little bit too far. You, who have nothing, and I, who have everything, all men are, in fact, not created equal. I pity you, Nyagi. The world is an unfair place. One of these days, I'll share with you a tale of my glory. It's the least I can do to express my sympathy. Be grateful that I would even consider bestowing such a blessing upon you, who will never know true glory. Having expressed his most gracious condolences, Togami walked off. Well, I learned one thing. A conversation with him comes with an extra helping of psychological abuse. Byuka Togami's report card has been updated. Congratulations, you acquired the skill Cool and Composed. Try my best to hold the pieces of my shattered heart together. I trudge back to my room. I still got some time left in the day. I don't feel like hanging out here, so I should find somewhere else to go. Alright. I think I want to be friends with Celeste. In a room. Let's check out all the local haunts. See what I can find. Assuming everybody's changed places. Yep. I could be friends with Ishimaru. I like him. You know what? Let's do that. Can I hang out with him again? So we're required to commit murder if we wish to leave this sealed academy. Fascinating. Should I try hang out with Tagami? I could hang out with him again. No. Let's be friends with Ishimaru. He seems like a nice guy. A bit overzealous, but nice. Well, I can't say we're in the best of situations. It's times like these that we need to bear all for one another. Come, let us wash each other's backs. Placing yourself in a brother's hands with nothing to hide is the first step to building a bond of trust. I like that. Yes, let's hang out and wash each other's backs. Hoorah! Let's go. Come on, what are you waiting for? Take it all off. Oh god, wait, what? We took a bath together. Okay. Ishimaru and I bonded a little. I didn't think he was completely serious. Alright, sure. Would I like to give Ishimaru a present? Sure. Let's see, what would he like? Zombie. School insignia pin. He might like that. Let's give it to him. Sorry, no can do. Kia, don't make it presents. Aww. Give it to him. Probably like. I'm gonna say the God of War. Huh. You've got some promise, Nagi. We should spend more time together, strengthen our bonds. He seems to have liked it a bit. Nagi, we're already here, so what say we talk for a little bit more? Sure, I don't mind. Very well then. Let us hold a debate. No opinion or perspective left unspoken. Everything laid out on the table. Now, what shall we discuss? Our social institution, the economy, foreign affairs? How about instead of a debate, we just have a normal conversation? I think it'd be easier to get to know each other that way. What do you mean, a normal conversation? Say like, what do you normally do, Ishimaru? I study, of course. I'm a student. What is a student but a professional learner? I'm also quite preoccupied with my duties as a prefect. I was the head prefect, after all. It is my duty to ensure everyone has an environment in which they can concentrate on their studies. What else besides that? When you're home and have some free time, what do you do then? I study to pass the time. Oh, I see. Now it's my turn. What do you do in your free time, Nagi? The usual. Watch TV, play video games. I see. And what sort of education does that provide? Well, I don't do it because it's educational, but more just because I enjoy it. There is no benefit to doing something simply because you enjoy it. There must be some other reason. I'm right, aren't I? Why else would you spend your precious time on things like that? Some other reason? Is there actually? Wait, I think there is. Something you can do with other people. People who have watched or played the same things. Talk with friends. Games and TV can be beneficial. They give you things to talk about with your friends. Talk about them with your friends? Yeah, you can get a lot of good discussion about what was on TV the night before or what games you like. And through those conversations, you can make new friends or get closer to the ones you already have. How could I have missed that? What's wrong? I've spent years wrestling with the problem. That try as I might, I could not make a conversation with my classmates last more than a few minutes. But finally, I understand why. My education pertaining to games and television is painfully insufficient. Education might be a little, I am ashamed of myself. I would like to find a hole and stick my head in it. I wasted many hours in worry, unable to even notice my own lack of knowledge. How shamefully embarrassing! I am a failure of a prefect! I don't think a failing like that extends to your duties as a prefect. Why, thank you, Professor Nag. Professor? I've grown wiser thanks to you. Out of gratitude and respect, it'd be my honor to call you Professor. Don't do that, please. No need to be modest, Professor Nagy. By all means, teach me more sometime. Until then, I shall pour all my heart into self-study. Now, if you would excuse me, Professor, I will be on my way. After subjecting me to a one-sided rant, he marched off into the distance. Professor Nagy. Now that you mention it, that doesn't actually sound half bad. Professor Nagy. Kiyotake Ishimaru's report card has been updated. Congratulations, you acquired the skill Remarkable Influence. Just getting skills all over the place. After parting ways with Ishimaru, I returned to my room for a little. May I have attention, please? The time is now 10 p.m. Nighttime is now in effect. The cafeteria is now off limits, and the door will be locked momentarily. And with that, I wish you all a good night. Sweet dreams! We're already through the third day. When will we, be able to leave this place? I stretched out on the bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. Before I knew it, I had fallen into a light sleep. We must urgently, nay, rapidly, stage an intervention. A hesitant counterattack can lead only to regret. More than anything, it's speed that governs this world, wouldn't you agree? Why else would F1 drivers be so hot with the ladies? Even idiots and junkies can do slow work. Even the biggest waste of human flesh can create a masterpiece if he works his whole life. It's the fast ones who are noble and wise. The front crawl is more noble than the breaststroke. The straight line is more noble than a curve or fork. Fine dining, fast food, no contest. A weekly manga author is more talented than a monthly author. In other words, speed is the primary measure of value in the world. This is why I argue we must stage a rapid intervention. Time elapsed 0.000002 seconds. Good morning, you guys! It is now 7 a.m. Rise and shine! Let's make today into the best day can be. Woken up by Monokuma's unpleasant voice, I slowly rose from my bed. I didn't sleep much last night either. Feels like I'm just piling on the exhaustion, day after day. And the next thing I knew, the ring of the intercom echoed through the room. Good morning, Nagi! Ishimaru. I hope you'll excuse my intrusion. Ishimaru barged into my room, not waiting for my response. Hi, Ishimaru. What's up, Ishimaru? Keep your feet planted solidly on the ground, and the harshest waves won't knock you down. Don't you agree? I'm not sure if I... If you can't hold out against the raging waters by yourself, then we need to support each other. In doing so, we can outlast the storm. Nagi, I've been thinking about this since last night. We need to fortify our teamwork. To that end, every morning from now on, after Reveal, I would like us all to gather for breakfast. Today shall be that momentous first day. Meet in the cafeteria post-haste. I will take my leave here. The others must be informed as well. Again, not waiting for my response, Ishimaru sped off. Anyway, I guess I'll hit the cafeteria. Excellent, everyone's here. Very well, let's begin the breakfast assembly right away. Soldiers, I appreciate your taking the time out to assemble here this morning. I told you to piss off, but you dragged me here against my will. I believe I mentioned this earlier, that in order for us to escape, it is of utmost importance we cooperate as much as possible. I propose this breakfast as the first step towards strengthening the trust between us compatriots. I entrust you all to gather here in this cafeteria every morning following Reveal. Now, I propose we all partake in a morning feast. Breakfast with other people? I'm nervous. This is my first time. Not even, it's been a while? Hey, more importantly, anyone here like finding the clues? A perfect silence filled the cafeteria. Seriously? We haven't gotten anywhere? Something about the culprit, an escape route, whatever? Does no one have anything? You will die. Huh? Laying bare your weakness for all to see is going to get you killed. What are you going on about? I'm gonna die? Give me a break. Adaptability is survivability. I believe I said as much already. You must adjust to your new lifestyle, and soon. Girl, is there something wrong with your head? Adapt to this place? Are you nuts? Don't listen to that chick. Sounds like she wants to live here. But me, I ain't letting that happen. I'm getting out of here no matter what. As you please. So, nada on the clues? The culprit's obvious. They're crazy and messed up and demented. You'd have to be to trap us in a place like this. Man, your feelings don't mean crap here. Anyone got any real clues? Yeah, what? I was thinking, if it's someone who's crazy and demented, could the culprit by any chance maybe be the homicidal maniac? A homicidal maniac? Fujisaki, do you have some idea about who the culprit could be? It's not so much an idea as it is a shot in the dark. At this point, degrees of certainty are irrelevant. You have my permission to speak. Alright, well, you've all heard of Genocider Shu, right? You're talking about the serial killer who's all over the TV and internet? A villainous homicidal maniac with a brutally demented modus operandi. He always leaves a message within the victim's blood. Bloodbath fever. He chooses his victims at random and without warning. Even the police can't find a pattern. The internet has dubbed the suspect of these serial murder cases Genocider Shu, was it not? Rumors say his victims number in the thousands, dude. That's just a legend, isn't it? In reality, it's just 10 or 20, which is still, like, a lot. Anyway, he's apparently pretty abnormal, even for a homicidal maniac. Huh? Wouldn't be out of the question for a fucked up homicidal maniac like that to be behind this. But it's just a theory. There's no evidence or anything. Say, if he's the culprit, then we've got a real big problem on our hands. It's all good. It's absolutely positively no questions asked, all good. Because help is on the way soon. Help? I mean, it's been a few days since we were trapped in this place. If everyone just suddenly lost contact with us, wouldn't the police get involved? The police? You're holding out for the police? You dare show your face? Hey, do you guys know what the role of the police is? They're foils. For the evil organizations, the bad guys, the dark heroes. Without them, the bad guys don't stand out as much. I know it's their job and all, but I'm not sure you can count on a group with such a superficial role. Either way, you really want out that bad, all you gotta do is kill someone. Was that funny? I was moved by his fabulous performance. You're still stuck on that? Anyway, what do you want with us, you homicidal maniac? Homicidal maniac? That's a funny name. Is it German? We know who you really are. No. Don't ignore me, asshole. Yes, back on topic. You're already several days into your academy life, but no one's tried to kill anyone yet. Despite the decline in education, you guys are impressive. But to me, you're kind of boring. No matter what you say, we're not going to kill me. Huh, I've got it. Light bulb. It's an epiphany. I was thinking, why hasn't there been a murder when we've got all the right mystery elements? The characters, the setting, the situation. Then I realized we're missing one thing. What's missing? There's a distinct lack of motive. Poo. But that's easy enough to fix. I just gotta give you all some motive. Motive? What kind of motive? Incidentally, I found something I want to show you guys. Don't change the subject, jackass. I want to show you guys a little movie. No, it's nothing X-rated or dirty. I'm serious. It's nothing like that. It's a video from outside the academy. A movie of one outside the academy. You're so impatient, hubby. Save the fun for when you're watching. These scurvy dogs should be able to place the movies if you go to a certain place in the school. Then we should check it out right away. Before that, can I ask you a question? Who exactly are you? Why are you doing this? What is it you want from us? What I want from you guys? That. Despair. That's all I want. Any more than that, you guys will have to find out on your own. If you want to uncover the mysteries buried in this academy, do as you will. I won't stop you. After all, watching you guys frantically search for the truth will make for an exciting spectacle. Bears just want to have fun. He's gone. Once again, in the end, he vanished without telling us anything. Is that so? I thought we learned something useful. We're free to chase after the truth, and he won't stop us. Interesting. Though I am concerned about the supposed movies of outside the academy. Alright, then. It seemed as though Uwata's gaze was just wandering about the cafeteria. But then it stopped, pointed at me. Yo, Nagi, go check it out for us, would you? Huh? Why me? You're standing closest to the door. So that's that? That's what? Ay. Here I am just asking you to do a little favor. How hard is it to check the damn thing out? Alright, I'm going. Hey, thanks man. I owe you one. In that case, I'll go too. It's dangerous to go alone.
Oh.
Sweet, sounds good. We're counting on you two. If anything happens, just call for help. I'll be there in a flash. I can't really tell if Uwada is dependable or terrible. Maybe he's neither. I don't think he's necessarily a bad person, but he's definitely not a good guy either. So, where do you think that certain place Monokuma mentioned could be? It's gotta be somewhere you can watch movies. It's where you can watch movies. And it's gotta be the AV room. It's so simple! Hey, there's something in this box. What the? They look like DVDs. Plus, each one's labeled with one of our names. This has to be the video Monokuma was talking about. I'll go let everyone know. Maizono was gone in the blink of an eye. I didn't chase her. I just stood there by myself. Or, to be more accurate, I was unable to move, enthralled by the DVDs laid out before me. What are on these discs? It's a cardboard box full of DVDs. There's a monitor and video player hardware. Looks like I can try one of the DVDs, try out those DVDs here. Before everyone comes back, I'll just watch my own. I pulled the DVD labeled with my names from the cardboard box and inserted it into the drive. I made myself comfortable in front of the screen, which remained black for a short while. Unconsciously, I let out a gasp, and a warning siren went off in my head. I stared into the monitor, at an image of my family. Makoto, it's like a dream come true, you being selected for Kibugamine Academy. Good luck. I'm proud that I can call you my son, Makoto. But hey, don't push yourself too hard, alright? Hey bro, are you watching? Good luck! If that was all you had seen, you would have thought it was a normal good luck message. Just my family cheering me on and wishing me luck at Kibugamine Academy. If this were just part of my normal academy life, I'd be overjoyed and slightly flustered. Embracing my family's encouragement, I would promise to make a huge splash at the academy. But that's not how it is. I'm not living a regular school life. So this movie, there's no way it ends here. My suspicion was more correct than I could have predicted. This time, I couldn't even make a sound. I was speechless. Where did everyone go? Was there, like, a battle fought here? As if in response to my questions, a voice rose from the other side of the screen. A voice I knew all too well. Makoto Negi, newly enrolled in Kibugamine Academy, and his family cheering him on. It appears as though something has happened to that family, does it not? Here's the riddle. Just what could have happened to your family? Find out after graduation! What is this? What happened to everyone? I couldn't stop trembling. Terror, rage, I erupted emotions. God damn it! I pounded my fists on the desk again and again, and a single thought rose to my mind. It was completely natural. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here right now. I need to see if everyone's still alright. Negi? Did something happen? What do you mean, still alright? When I came to, everyone was gathered by the door of the AV room, watching me in perplexity. Did something happen? I pointed to the cardboard box atop the pulpit, unable to say a word. Is this what Monokuma was talking about? Just what is recorded on these discs. The crowd around the box, snatching up the DVDs in unison. Then they dash for the monitors. It take long for the color to drain from... Oh, excuse me. It didn't take long for the color to drain from their faces. The hell is this? This isn't real, right? Is it? It's fake, right? Fat chance it's real. No freaking way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Let me out of this place. I knew from their reactions they'd all been shown videos just like mine. No one was trying to hide their fear and confusion. But in the midst of all that, she somehow maintained her composure. Now I understand. This is what he meant by motive. By rekindling our desire to escape, he's trying to make us kill each other. The prisoner's dilemma. You shot who in the what now? Take, for example, military expansion. A Stan and B Stan want to maintain peace, so they propose to cease their military expansion. However, neither can escape the fear of being betrayed by the other continuing its expansion. In consequence, both push forward and expand, and they both inevitably betray each other. In other words, fear of an unseen betrayal is one's greatest enemy in maintaining balance. Just like us right now. Beneath the spoken promise of cooperation, we're all trembling in fear of being betrayed. Don't give anyone any funny ideas. You're falling right into that bad guy's trap. You're just saying that so you can take advantage of us when we let our guard down. I would never. Do you not think us fighting like this is the malefactor's objective? You're right. We need to cool our heads. Alright then, how about we try, talking to each other? I'm sure it'll be a load-off if we talk about what kind of movies we saw. Besides, aren't you a little curious? What kind of movies everyone saw? She's right about that. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. Hey, Maizono. What was your video, Maizono? What? Hurry up and spit it out! Maizono? I raised my hand to her shoulder. Leave me alone! She slapped my hand away and dashed out of the room. Maizono? Let it be. I can't just ignore her. I'm going to go look for her. What is this, a romantic comedy? Disgusting. Keep me out of it. You really don't give a damn, do you? I'm concerned too. Then, can't everyone just do as they please? The world won't end if we're not all marching in step. I too shall be doing as I please. Farewell. Everything is in shambles. But I don't have time to concern myself with that right now. I need to find Maizono. I want to be friends with her. What was on your movie, Kirigiri? It's irrelevant. Ishimaru, what did you see? Forgive me, I need time to prepare myself to say anything. Ugami, what kind of movie did you see? It was a video of my family. Though I would not be shaken by something so simple as that. Death is to be accepted when dealt by a more powerful opponent. Such is our way. However, I cannot believe my family would be defeated so easily. How could they be? Everyone's really freaked out, huh? There's no calming down now. Why does that video exist? I don't know. I just don't know. That homicidal maniac, he could have done it. What kind of movie were you showing, Yamada? It is not the chivalrous thing to do to explicate thine own visions before asking such of others. Hey, why are you plugging your ears? I need to share if I don't listen. Can't see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Rank 2. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Nags, those videos are fake, aren't they, dude? Am I right, dude? I'd like to think so, but what are you talking about, dude? It's all a load of crap, dude. Let's find what's her face. Where are you, Maizono? I doubt you went very far. We should search around the school zone. There she is. She was sitting in a chair in the corner of an abandoned classroom, her hands clenched atop her knees, gazing absently at the floor. She looked like she was crying, and she looked like she was angry. No, she had no expression at all. There was nothing there you could call an expression. It was like her mask had been carved away. Are you alright, Maizono? Yes, I am. In no way alright. What did we do to deserve? Why are they doing this to us? Let me go! Let me out of here this instant! Maizono, relax! I grasped her shoulders as she struggled and held them tight. I know how you feel. When I imagine what might have happened to my family, But it's times like these when we need to be calm. That's what they're trying to do, to take away our ability to think clearly. Anyway, those movies, they've got to be fabricated. Because if something like that really happened, if that really happened, the police would be making all sorts of noise right now. Isn't that right? So you just need to relax, okay? It'll just make things worse if you can't think clearly. I was saying it just as much for her as I was for myself. I repeated those words to myself, trying to scrub away the image burned into my mind. Relax. Relax. If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way to escape. Even better, it's possible help could arrive before we do that. But what if there isn't a way out, and nobody comes to our rescue? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes, I swear to you. My words were cut off there. For a moment I couldn't figure out what was happening to me.
Maizono-san?
Maizono? Please, help me. Her voice trembled slightly. Why did things end up like this? Kill or be killed. I can't take it anymore. Maizono? Maizono lifted her face off my chest, and I looked up at me with large, wet eyes. What you said, can I believe you? You said you would get me out of here yourself, Naegi. No matter what it takes, you swear. Of course. You're the only one I can believe in, Naegi, so please. No matter what happens, Naegi, always stay by my side. What? Absolutely. Why wouldn't I? No matter what happens, we're in this together, because Maizono, you're my sidekick, right? Thank you, Naegi. When you say that, I feel like I can try just a little bit harder. When I'm with you, Naegi, I feel like I can go that extra mile. After all, I am your sidekick, Naegi. That familiar smile returned to her face. It was still a bit clumsy, but it was worlds better than what it had been. It's rising! Speak! Naegi, it's rising! What's rising? It goes without saying. A flag! Get out of here. No, I want to play too! Now answer me this. What were those movies? Oh baby, here it comes. It's coming out, my pure white stuffing! Gobs of thick white stuffing. I swung a balled fist at Monokuma with as much power as I could get, and swept the air. I spun around, propelled by my momentum, and hit my back on something hard. Oof. Are you alright? If I hadn't dodged that just now, it would have been a violation. But you're slow, 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 slow! Yo, mama's so slow when she runs a race, they bring the finish line to her. Your vanity, rapidity, audacity, and gravity, your fatality, depravity, and mentality, your style is whack! What just happened? Just plain old harassment. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, alright. The atmosphere having been wrecked by Monokuma, Maizono and I returned to the dormitory area. You should probably get some rest, Maizono. You're still kind of pale. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. I'll take you up on your suggestion. She gave a quick little bow and disappeared into her room. After informing the others of her safety, I, too, returned to my room for a bit. I needed to calm my rattled mind from the confusion caused by that disturbing video. God, what's going on? Problems in every direction? But what's the biggest problem of all? The fact that we can't get out of here? Those movies we were shown? Monokuma? The objective of whoever locked us in here? Or is it me, myself? I want out. I won't kill anyone. That's what everyone is thinking too, right? And that is the biggest problem. I opened my eyes and looked straight at the clock. It's nearly 10. When did I fall asleep? It's almost nighttime, and yet someone's here? I'm sorry it's so late. Maizono? Maizono, what are you doing here this time of night? And then I noticed. Her body, she was trembling. Did something happen? I'm really sorry. Something strange happened. Something strange? When I laid down in my room, all of a sudden the door started rattling. Her voice sounded as if all the air had been forced from her lungs. I grew tense just listening to her. It was like someone was trying to force the door open. It was locked, so they couldn't open it. But the shaking, it just kept getting worse and worse. I was so scared I couldn't do anything but sit there and wait. Then what happened? After a while, it stopped. After that, I carefully opened the door and looked around. But no one was there. Someone tried to force open your door? But who would do that? It's not that I suspect anyone, but still, I'm a little worried. What if something like that happens while it's nighttime? It's alright. Going out during the nighttime is prohibited. But that was just a mutual agreement, right? What if someone were to break it? Then how would you spend the night in my room? You have nothing to be afraid of then, right? What? All the school rules say is sleep is permitted in dormitory bedrooms. It doesn't specify who has to sleep in which bedroom. But then the two of us, alone in one room. Sorry, I didn't think about that. Really, I didn't think about it that way. I promise, I wasn't considering anything funny. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but if it's alright with you, would you like to exchange rooms for a night? Exchange rooms? If that will put your mind at ease, Maizono, then it's fine with me. Though, it's one thing for you to use my room. Is it really alright if I go into your room, Maizono? For a variety of reasons. It's perfectly fine. I trust you, Nagi. In that case, okay. May I have your attention, please? The time is now 10 p.m. Nighttime is now in effect. The cafeteria is now off limits and the door will be locked momentarily. With that, I wish you all a good night. Sweet dreams! Oh no, it's already nighttime. Alright, then the room exchange is settled. I'm going to your room now. If we're going to trade rooms, we also need to trade keys. You're right, we should trade keys. Again? Of course, I'm an Esper. Huh? No, I'm kidding this time? I wasn't kidding. Something resembling a smile returned to Maizono's face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's calmed down some. Then, let's trade keys. Yes, let's. We exchanged room keys and I returned my gaze to Maizono's face. Now she looked slightly concerned. Please be careful, Nagi. Just be safe. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter what. Gotcha. You too, Maizono. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter what. Even if I'm sure it's you, I won't open the door. Otherwise, trading rooms would be a little pointless. Alright, just in case, you should probably know, the door to my shower is misaligned. So if you want to open the door, pull open the knob as you twist, then push the door open. If you do that, it'll open no problem. But the showers don't have water during the nighttime, do they? Ah, you're right. I forgot. However, I'll probably use it when I get up in the morning. Thank you. Well, I should probably get going. See you tomorrow, Maizono. Ah, about what I said a moment ago. Huh? I was kidding about being an Esper. It really was just a feeling. Yeah, I know. Good night. See you tomorrow. I left my room, seen off by Maizono's smiling face. Stepped out in the hall and immediately checked my surroundings. Everyone's bedroom doors were properly shut and there was no sign of anyone. Great, nobody's here. Having confirmed there was no one in the area, I entered Maizono's room. So this is Maizono's room. It doesn't look different from mine, but something smells nice. Trash can! Despite thinking to myself that it's not right to look in other people's trash, I took a quick peek. What the? No doubt about it, this is the DVD she got in the AV room. Now that I think about it, I never asked Maizono what she saw. But all I can do is wait for her to tell me herself. I don't want to watch it! That's no fun. Yep, girl showers do indeed come with a lock. I'm a little hesitant to go inside. In my room, there was a tool set, but in Maizono's there's a sewing kit. And next to it is a human pressure point diagram. It's not fair to Maizono for me to snoop around her room too much. Probably head to bed. I slowly relinquished myself to the bed and found myself embraced in a pleasant scent. Maizono's scent. Somehow, I feel like I'm going to have a pleasant dreams tonight. Holding on to that little bit of happiness, I drifted toward dreamland. This is the inside of a spaceship. You're all currently on a journey through space. Are you familiar with Noah's Ark? That's right, we have abandoned the Earth. There's no danger of police brutality, drunk drivers, pyromaniacs, or your mental neighbors. Breathing problems resulting from exhaust fumes or atmospheric pollution are no longer a concern. And of course, there's no need to worry yourself with exams or competitive rivalry. However, there are still rules in this free and beautiful world. Freedom can only exist supported by the bonds of rules. If you desire at all costs to return to that helpless shithole of a planet, then follow the rules. Do you understand what I'm saying? I order follow each and every one of you. Good morning, you guys. It's now 7 a.m. Rise and shine. Let's make today into the best day it can be. Rubbing the sleep out of my eyes, I slowly rose from the bed, in Maizono's room. That's right, we all promised to have breakfast together. I better get going. I left Maizono's room and headed for the cafeteria. When I arrived at the cafeteria, several people were already there. Good morning to you, Naegi. Listen to this. I was the first to arrive this morning. Good morning. Morn. Early to rise, I see. The people gathered in the first wave were those in the students with good habits category, and those who showed up a bit late.
Hi.
What's up? Sorry I'm late. Took a bit longer to do my makeup than usual. Oh dear, please excuse my tardiness. I was so engaged in my morning work. Students with a slightly loose adherence to time. Most high schoolers probably fall into this group. And then there were the ones who make everyone wait, drifting in unfashionably late. Sorry I'm late. Morning, everyone. My bad, I slept in. What? Is there something wrong with me being late? I didn't oversleep, I just couldn't find my way, dude. I got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. True is true. Those to whom time holds no meaning, living at their own pace, unconcerned about others. And thus, everyone finally gathered. Under normal circumstances, that would have been true. Huh? We're not all here yet. Still missing Maizono and Togami. I expected no less of Togami, but Maizono should have been with the students with good habits ground. And yet, she wasn't here. What? Did something happen?
Oh.
Yo, Togami, you seen Maizono around? Like I'd know where she is. I left my room and came straight here. Has she forgotten our breakfast oath? She lives her life by her schedule. Listening to them talk, the small seed of apprehension planted in my breast slowly began to sprout. I'm gonna go check on her. No sooner than the words had left my mouth, I darted out into the hall. I arrived at my destination. The room I exchanged with Maizono for one night. My room. The room she was supposed to have slept in. However, that room, in a span of a single night, had transformed into something completely different. What happened here? This is the gilded practice sword I brought back with me for self-defense. The blade has been drawn from the scabbard. More importantly, what about Maizono? A keychain has fallen onto the floor with my name on it. To exchange rooms, I gave this to Maizono. This is the gilded practice sword I brought back with me for self-defense. This is just a scabbard. The blade's been drawn. More importantly, what about Maizono? I'm getting there. The bed is a mess. There are marks on the walls and floor, like they were slashed with a blade. More importantly, what about Maizono? I don't want to look in the bathroom. I peeked into the shower. I peeked into the shower. It took a while for me to realize I was screaming. The sight before me burned itself into my retinas. And then... the stage went dark.
Danganronpa.
I opened my eyes to a wide open ceiling. A somewhat familiar wide open ceiling. I sat up, and this time I saw a face. A somewhat familiar face. Ah, you're finally awake. You okay? This ain't the time for a nice, relaxing wake-up. Hurry your ass up. What happened? Dude, you lost consciousness. Negs, so we carried you here. It is not unthinkable in such a situation. Such a situation? Ah! Maggie, are you sure you're okay? It wasn't a dream. That wasn't a dream? No, that was reality. Sayaka Maizono is dead. A thick, slimy despair spread through my body and burst out like an explosion. I jumped up, then ran. Where do you intend to go? Where do you think? I have to see if Maizono. I have to go see Maizono. Everyone's already confirmed it. There's no doubt. Sayaka Maizono is dead. No, I'm going. He said sit still. What's gonna change if you go? But what's the point in staying here? And anyway, what's everyone doing in the gymnasium at a time like this? Our friend, Maizono, she's dead. Dead. It finally hit me when that word left my mouth. Maizono is dead. We're not here of our own will either. Then why? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma, he told us to gather here. Of course, we objected. What are you saying? Something terrible has happened to Maizono. However, it was my suggestion. I recommended we all follow his orders for the time being. We're prisoners, are we not? There's little merit in us fighting back every step of the way. To avoid any more needless sacrifice. Why should we have to listen to what that thing tells us to do? It's obvious that he is the one who killed Maizono. I wouldn't do something like that. If you believe anything, believe that. You dare show your face? Unless a rule has been violated, I will not personally get involved. And I certainly wouldn't do anything that goes against the spirit of Academy life. I'm famous at safari parks for being twice as stringent about the rules as other bears. But then, who killed? You already know the answer. It was one of you guys who killed Sayaka Maizono. At those words, we fell into complete silence. One of us killed Maizono? That's not possible. Huh? Is something wrong? Your face looks like a dove that got mowed down by a Gatling gun. Come on, didn't we already go over this? All that happened was, one of you guys killed Maizono so you could graduate. Those are the rules. There's nothing wrong with it. You're lying, yes? Of course he's lying. He's the one who killed her. Nope, the killer is one of you guys. The person who did the deed should know that perfectly well. Huh? Unconsciously, I looked around at everyone's faces. Everyone was doing the same. We traded glances laced with fear, confusion, and suspicion. Back and forth, back and forth. Is that the truth? Who killed her? My goodness, some of you still can't accept it. Shut it, I ain't buying that shit. Silence. While it's still here, I have something I'd like to verify with the teddy bear over there. Assuming one of us really is a murderer, that person is able to graduate, correct? Huh? Oi. Don't play stupid, you said so yourself. One can graduate by committing murder. Why the guffaw? Because you're naive. Way too naive. You think it's just that easy? Just gotta kill someone? That's hugely naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. Quite the contrary, the real fun starts here. The real fun? how about this? Let me tell you about the supplemental rules concerning graduation. As I've explained to you already, you can't graduate unless you kill someone. But in doing so, there was another promise you had to keep too, wasn't there?
もしかすると
The sixth rule. You must not betray to the other students that you are a murdering villain. I believe that's what you're referring to, yes?
つまり
Bingo! Just killing isn't good enough. You gotta do the deed and get away with it. So, a short while after you off some poor sucker to see if you satisfy those conditions, we hold a class trial. A class trial? The class trial begins in a few hours after a corpse has been discovered, during which the murderous villain will have his fierce showdown in the class courtroom versus the remaining students, the heroes.
卓球裁判では
The question of that trial is, which of you guys is the super duper high school villain? To answer that question will be decided by a vote conducted at the end of the trial. If the answer you guys come up with is correct, the order disrupting villain will be punished, and everyone else will get to continue life together. On the other hand, if you, the jury, selects the wrong person as the villain will live on, having escaped from his sins, and the rest of you heroes will be punished. If that happens, of course, your lives together here will be forcibly concluded. And that's all there is to the class trial, folks. By the by, this word you keep repeating, punished, how do you mean? To put it simply, I'm talking executed. Executed? What do you mean, executed? By execution, I mean execution. Execution. In the electric chair, Billo with the poison gas, ripped to pieces by a hurricane. In other words, if we are correct in choosing the killer, only the killer will be killed. But if we are wrong, all of us will be executed? Such a smart chimpanzee! That deadpan appeal of innocence is a nice little trick, too! Basically, this is the lay judge system in the outside world. You guys are the ones who decide who the criminal is. However, you can't make that decision lightly. All you guys' lives are at stake after all. I'll add all that to the school rules, so you can go back and look at it whenever. School rules have been modified. You can verify the changes from within your electoral ID. Wait just a second. This is all like totally crazy. Huh? What's all this crap about class trials? There's no way I'm participating. And why is that? Like you even need to ask. Why should I have to play this find the culprit game with you? What's this? Someone won't participate in the class trial, then they must be penalized. Huh? Penalized? I'll probably lock you up in a dark and scary prison or something. Quit your blabbing. Even if you threaten me, I'm still not participating. How selfish. You're the one who's being selfish, making us kill each other. Leave me out of it. With such an overwhelming, evil power staring me in the eyes, I'm shaking in my boots. But I will not yield to the darkness. Monokuma will always fight to the bitter end. If you truly wish to pass, you must take me down first. As he finished, Monokuma charged, his feet pitter-pattering against the hard floor. But... Ooh. There, are you happy now? Right back at ya. Huh? Violence against the headmaster, Monokuma, is prohibited. This is a violation. Heed my call, O Spear of Legend Gungir. Come to thine master's aid! Huh? What? That doesn't make sense. Why, me? In her final moments, Inoshima's eyes went wide. And just like that, she never moved again. What? No! You're shitting me. Inconceivable! I'm really feeling it right now, the importance of tropes. I was wanting to avoid causing any unnecessary deaths, if at all possible, but I guess a sacrificial lamb really is necessary. Man, I love that trope. Hey, you guys get it now, don't you? I mean business. If you resist, I'll make Swiss cheese out of you, blow you up, bury you alive, melt you, etc. If you don't want to end up like that, you guys better adhere strictly to the school rules. Hinoshima's body, skewered by spears. A pool of blood was flowing beneath it. That was the first time I had seen the moment of a person's death. Anyone could tell just by looking. Hiroshima, our friend, until just a moment ago, was dead, killed, terminated. And it all happened just like that. This is death. It's nothing to be surprised about. She's just dead. All she is dead. It's as ridiculously apparent as the inevitable destruction of mankind. It's as stunningly natural as the inevitable end of the world. This isn't some RPG. Cram as many bird feathers down her throat as you want. She ain't coming back. Nope, this is reality. Why did you kill her? Weren't you going to imprison her? I changed my mind. You didn't premeditate her murder. Premeditate? How do you spell that? Premeditate? I premeditated her murder. Is that what you said? Hey, I'm Monokuma. That's not terribly important. I have something I need to give you guys before you start searching for the villain. This is a file with some data I gathered on the corpse. I call it the Monokuma file. I mean, you guys are amateurs. There's only so much you could find out from a corpse. So I went ahead and gathered info on the body and anything cause of deathy for you. Huh? You wondering how I know what the cause of death is? I watched the whole thing, start to finish, in stunning high-definition clarity thanks to my security cameras. Then you know who the culprit is. The one who killed Maizono. You betcha! If I didn't, I couldn't make an impartial judgment on the class trial, now could I? Yes, your judgment should be impartial. I'm slightly relieved to hear that. Alrighty then, best of luck with your investigation. You're gonna need all the luck you can get. Do what you gotta do. I'll be seeing you again soon at the class trial. And with that, Monokuma left, leaving us confused, bewildered, alone with Hinoshima's horribly mangled body. For some time, not a one of us could even open our mouths to speak. Naturally, we were shocked by Maizono's and Hinoshima's irrational death. But that wasn't all. Someone in this room killed another human being. On top of that, we don't find out who did it. If we don't find out who did it, everyone else will be executed. We looked at each other with mistrusting eyes. Could things get any worse? However, despite the disturbing abnormality of our situation, she was not perturbed in the slightest. Is this really the time to be depressed? Besides, with everyone so blindly mistrusting one another, much like blind faith, the outcome can only be disaster. We need to work together. It's up to you who you want to believe in and who you want to doubt. Indeed, fretting over the deceased won't benefit anyone. That's awful. I've warned you numerous times already. Those who cannot adapt will simply die. Inability to adapt, disobedience, these things lead to death. You reap what you sow. You're terrible. Even in this situation, that's way out of line. We need to focus on figuring out who the killer is. First of all, if we don't, then all of us will be executed. Precisely. It's time to begin the hunt. Either way, we cannot escape it. We have no other choice. We've got no choice. This is really our only choice. Execution my ass. You ain't fucking killing me. Shit, let's get going. We have no other choice. Every one of us was whispering that to ourselves, as if trying to instill in us some confidence and drive. Yes, we have no other choice. Even if we don't want to, we have no other choice. Our one chance at holding on to our lives, we have no other choice. Beyond that, I need to know. Why was Maizono killed? Why did Maizono have to die? I'm afraid of the answer, but I have to know. If I don't, I'll never be able to escape Maizono's death. And that's why I have no choice. Alrighty then. Oh man, that's just a grisly scene. Really though. I mean, at least the blood's pink. So there is that. Yes. So that is happening right now. I'm going to go ahead and save. And that'll be it for tonight. I'm admittedly a lot more shaken up by that than I thought I would be. Not in the sense that I'm like horrified, like as if I was watching a horror movie. It's not like screaming horror, but it's like that psychological nagging at the back of your neck kind of horror that just, it makes you think about it. And having a corpse sitting in the middle of a gym, stabbed mercilessly by a bunch of rods, isn't helping my psyche any. So I think I need to, I think I'm done for tonight. It's time I go to bed anyway, because I gotta work tomorrow. But Jesus Christ, this game has got me good. It was starting to get boring. I was starting to just feel like a, you know, I mean, it was building up to that anticipation of that first murder, and I wasn't expecting that at all. And yeah, that was, I'm gonna go to bed now and try and sleep. Or something. I don't know. Good night, everybody. Thanks to everybody who watched tonight. I had a lot of fun. And, see you tomorrow. I guess. If I don't get murdered by my classmates or something. I don't know. See you later.